Ever wondered what's happening inside your mouth? Well, it's a bustling metropolis of around 700 different species of bacteria, viruses, fungi and protozoa, all living in what we call the oral microbiota. That's right, your mouth is basically New York City for microorganisms. This vibrant community of tiny creatures is acquired at birth from maternal and environmental sources. It's like a baby shower gift from Mother Nature, just one you can't return. And when your baby teeth come in, that's like adding new real estate for these microorganisms to colonize. These microorganisms form a dental biofilm or plaque on your teeth. Think of it as the concrete jungle of your oral cityscape. With good dental hygiene, the city remains in harmony. But when things get out of balance, we run into what's known as dysbiosis. And dysbiosis is like a traffic jam during rush hour, but instead of honking horns and road rage, you get dental caries, gingivitis and periodontitis. And here's where it gets interesting. The traffic jam in your mouth could be causing pile-ups elsewhere in your body. Periodontal diseases, with their hefty bacterial load, can be linked to other organ pathologies like cardiovascular, pulmonary and renal issues. Plus, people with systemic diseases like diabetes and arthritis are more likely to develop destructive periodontal diseases. So, taking care of your oral microbiota isn't just about having a dazzling smile and fresh breath. It's about your overall health too. Now, who are the main characters in this tiny city drama? Meet Streptococcus mutans, the sugar-loving vandal that turns sugars into acids that attack tooth enamel. Then there's Porphyromonas gingivalis, the instigator of gum inflammation and bone loss. We also have Aggregatoribacter actinomycetum comitans, the culprit behind mouth infections and periodontal diseases. And let's not forget about the gram-negative anaerobic bacteria, the silent but deadly types that contribute to oral dysbiosis. So, how do we keep this bustling city of microorganisms in check? It all comes down to maintaining a healthy balance of these bacteria. Brushing twice a day, flossing and regular dental checkups are your city's sanitation department, keeping the streets clean and the residents happy. Because remember, a healthy mouth is a happy mouth, and a happy mouth makes for a healthier you. So take care of your oral cityscape, and it will take care of you. In the grand adventure of teeth brushing, we come across tales of triumph, tragedy, and the occasional cavity. It's a daily ritual that seems as simple as deciding whether to put socks on before or after your trousers. Yet here we are, navigating the murky waters of dental care, where even the most devout toothbrusher can find themselves adrift in a sea of gingivitis. Let's explore the whimsical world of proper teeth scrubbing, guided by the telltale signs that you're either a brushing genius or you've been doing it as effectively as a cat trying to bark. 1. If your breath could knock a vulture off a meat wagon, it might be time to reassess your oral hygiene routine. Halitosis, the fancy term for knocking someone out with your breath, is often the first SOS signal your mouth sends to indicate something's amiss. 1. If your tongue looks more like a winter wonderland than a healthy pink slip and slide, it's a sign that bacteria are throwing a rave in your mouth. Brushing your tongue isn't just for show, it's a crucial step in evicting those uninvited guests. 1. If your teeth are more effective at holding onto your lunch than your stomach, it's possible that cavities are turning them into tiny food traps. Best to flag this to your dentist before your teeth become the neighborhood hotspot for leftovers. 1. If your gums bleed every time you brush, it's not a sign of your teeth fighting back. It's a distress signal from your gums, pleading for gentler care or a trip to the dentist. 1. Dreaming of pearly whites is one thing, but white spots are the plot twists you didn't ask for, hinting at cavities forming a secret society in your mouth. 1. If a sip of hot tea or a bite of ice cream sends you through the roof, it might be your teeth crying out against your brushing zeal. Remember, brushing harder isn't brushing smarter. 1. No, your teeth haven't decided to reach for the stars. If they seem longer, it's your gums creeping away, likely tired of being scrubbed into submission. 1. Yellow teeth aren't just a fashion statement gone wrong, they're billboards for plaque buildup. It's a sign your teeth are in need of a clean-up stat. 1. If your teeth feel like you've been moonlighting as a sandpaper tester, it's plaque making itself at home. Aim for that just cleaned smoothness to evict those gritty squatters. 1. If your teeth feel like they're auditioning for the role of the glass slipper, fragile and easily chipped, It's time to call in the professionals. Don't wait for the fairy god dentist to magically appear. To elevate your brushing game from the medieval methods to a refined art, consider the following pro tips. Select a toothbrush that doesn't double as a scrub brush for the bathroom tiles. Embrace the grace of a ballet dancer in your brushing technique. And remember, your toothbrush isn't a stick of dynamite. Replace it before it explodes, or phrase, whichever comes first. Improve your technique with the finesse of a painter, brushing not just with passion but with precision. And for goodness sake, let your saliva have its 15 minutes of fame post-meal before you dive in with the brush. After all, your mouth's ecosystem is more delicate than a souffle in a room full of door slammers. There you have it, a whimsical wander through the wonders of dental care. May your teeth-brushing adventures be fruitful, your breath fresh, and your dentist visits less dramatic than a Shakespearean tragedy.